Welcome to BLUESHELLED, the show where something I review gets either a positive perk or a verbal storm of blue shells. You might be wondering why the intro theme was suddenly an a cappella for this episode. It's all in the theme of what I've chosen to review today, GTA 5. I mean, no, it's not GTA 5. It's called not GTA. It's definitely not GTA 5, I promise. I mean, to be fair, it is very hard to tell between the two. The differences are almost difficult to notice, really. They're so similar. Heck, who knows, this series might actually be not BLUESHELLED, and I might be not MasterJakeStudios. That's probably why the music in the opening was not the intro theme. And now it's time for the not background knowledge segment.
Riding through the city on my bike all day, 'cause the filth took away my license. It doesn't get me down and I feel...
Over my time on the internet, I've heard about a lot of not parodies, such as Tetris turned into not Tetris, and Pac-Man turned into not Pac-Man. They switch up the gameplay to make it fresh and crazy. But quite simply, the most ambitious and, in my opinion, funniest not parody has to be not GTA 5 by far. Well, obviously it is not GTA 5. I mean, what if it wasn't not GTA 5? If it was not GTA 5, then that would have been awkward because it built up to something being the funniest not parody, and if it was not GTA 5, then what was the point of bringing up not GTA 5 at the beginning? Whilst the regular GTA 5 takes the piss out of society in the US, not GTA 5 takes the piss out of society in the UK. It's all British and banter. Banter. Absolute banter. Banter. I once heard from a teacher that Great Britain is an oxymoron. Sadly, because most of the humour is based on stereotypes and famous people in the UK, you'll only really understand the references if you live there, because if you do, I guess you're more likely to know more about people like David Cameron and Nick Clegg and Doggers and Chavs. There's really a range. To be honest, the only reason I was able to get a lot of these jokes is because a few years back I was watching shows like Mock the Week and Have I Got News For You. But worry not, timid non-Brits. That includes me. Any jokes I show in this episode that may need explaining, I will do my best to explain, even as someone who isn't really a Brit but knows slightly enough about the culture to understand the jokes. If you are a Brit, then you should be fine. If not, deal with it. Quite frankly, despite the crude and stupidly funny setting the developers gave this game, not GTA 5 is actually very kind-hearted. This is due to the fact that all profits made from the game and all money earned from people buying the game on Steam go to charity. Oh, isn't that nice? That's actually really nice. It's quite refreshing to see a game that's purely made for charity purposes. Let's open up the game.
Theft Auto 5, an immeasurably superior game made by Rockstar Games, who somehow neglected to set it in Great Britain. This game entitled
Oh my goodness, I just started the game.
Rockstar Games. If you want to laugh knowingly at all the references in Not GTA 5, we suggest that, if you haven't already, you immediately buy and play Grand Theft Auto 5. It's the best one yet, unless you're under 18, in which case you'll have to make do with this game until you've grown some pubes and can get a credit card. Just to be totally clear, this is not a Rockstar game. Rockstar didn't hand-draw the shonky graphics, Rockstar didn't make all the music and sound effects with their mouths, and Rockstar didn't write the script. Not even the jokes, which some people, especially prudes, may find offensive. 100% of the profits from this game go to charity, so if you pirated it, that's really low. In fact, it's so morally dodgy that we truly hope real pirates come to your home and you learn a real-life application of the word piracy. And by real pirates, we don't mean we hope jolly yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum type pirates make you walk the plank. We mean we hope that hard bastard Somali pirates with machetes cut your gaming fingers off. Any similarities with real people living or dead is probably coincidental. Except David Cameron. It's meant to be him, however poor the impression, and he was the man who let the bankers off the hook while decent charities like the one this game supports scrabble for ever less funding, so he can suck our many big ones, which are probably not as big as the ones at Rockstar Games, but they are in Scotland where it's always really cold, so it could go either way.
Oh good, finally.
Southside, step up and get you a slice. Eastside, step up and get you a slice. Westside, step up.
Remember that Snake game on your Nokia phone? Basically, that's how this game works. You move around in a top-down, hand-drawn map and collect items, or kill locals. And as you continue, the large chain of people behind you gets larger, and you have to make sure not to crash into obstacles, tractors, tanks, and especially not the chain of people behind you. And when you get into corners, well, that can really mess you up. To really emphasize how much of a piss take this game is, every character, map, and even the title screen is hand-drawn. They look like the kind of drawings you'd see from primary school children who scribbled up pictures on paper with a felt-tip marker and a packet of Jovi crayons. I mean, you could compare quite a lot of these with drawings back from primary school days. We'll start off with this simple poster that says, "It becomes less fun when you offend someone. Stop This one looks like Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. This one's a Roblox avatar, I believe. That one looks like a red cloud having a colonoscopy. You can see the pipe going down there and some purple storage area. A huge scribble with eyes and a mouth. Epic shoes, which are $3 million. Is that Crash Bandicoot? Block job. His name's Block Job. Tama's shop. Closed. Free Coke. Free everything. There's a bunch of kids robbing the store. Name, Patty. Starfish alien. He likes ice cream. He once killed Obama. He got arrested. So he ate all the policemen. Now he's fat. Lol. Name, Cow Shrek. Lives in Shrek's tummy. Eats donkeys, Shrek, cow, pig, Obama, John Key, and Teletubbies. Brother of Poopy Joe. He is in GTA 6. He appears in every game as a cameo appearance. But Bill Clinton found a footage of Cow Shrek in real life, but it might be fake. Even the music is all a cappella, but that's going to be looked into later on. For now, let's look at the delicious, creamy soup of chaos that is the gameplay itself. If the game by itself was just the hand-drawn Snake gameplay, that would be pretty average, to be honest. What makes this game so full of character and so much better is the commentary over it, the themes of each map, and the objectives of each level themselves. It's one big massive stew of parodies of Great Britain. Straight away, you have to drive a car through a farm in Swindon and crash into tents, with a very loose farmer just nagging on about sheep while you do it.
I would make a jumper out of your wool.
After this, you have to avoid a large tractor, then you can head inside a bathroom and start a heist. During a heist in NotGTA 5, you have two options. 1. Do the mission stealthily and collect items without bumping into anyone, or 2. Do the mission as a massacre and crash into as many people whilst also collecting items, so it is significantly trickier. Doing these missions over and over would get repetitive, but luckily each map and mission has its own theme and characters, such as David Cameron trying to kill all the Liberal Democrats, avoiding protesters on the street, and killing off some chavvy guy over here trying to claim pensioner benefits. Also, did someone draw a penis on the side of this map? The achievements themselves are just really funny for some reason. You get an achievement for listening to a guy called Kennard in a local supermarket just talk. You can also play as a chav called Daryl.
Chief Ting's best character in the game, man. You've unlocked me.
And his part of the game is causing carnage outside a local Waitrose. A Waitrose, by the way, is just a British supermarket chain. The events here include trying to avoid hitting a learner driver.
Dad, I know how to do this.
Yes, I know you do, Beyonce.
I did it with my mate last week.
Yeah, I'm very
Don't
glad.
patronise me.
Killing a couple of doggers. Those are basically people who are notorious in Britain for having sex out in public. And even chasing after a rapping teenager called Gaza who you need to run over with a trolley before he starts a YouTube channel.
This ain't Tesco's, this ain't Waitrose, but I still get my jacket potatoes, jacket potatoes, jacket potatoes, jacket potatoes.
I like his raps. They're really good. I personally would be fine if he did a bit of rapping on his YouTube.
I'm just a massive prick. I'm a silly vlogger with a camera pranking people in the hood again.
It's really these sorts of things that make the game worth playing. It makes it far more entertaining to play just hearing the ridiculous caricatures of British stereotypes.
Congratulations, you've unlocked me, David Cameron. Yes, me, David Cameron. Vote for me, I'm unlocked.
I mean, I don't know about you, but that's pretty accurate. Sadly, the game can get real tricky to control since it only moves a frame at a time, so the choppiness makes it hard for you to tell when or not to turn a corner. Also, the game is really short, only spanning a couple of maps and some heist missions. It is a lovely ride for the way through though, and buying it for a quick play is for a nice cause, so if you've got some extra cash on Steam for something really daft and silly to play, then NotGTA 5 is certainly that. Basically, it's good for what it is, but it's too short to be something mind-meltingly awesome. Then again, I don't think it was meant to be mind-meltingly awesome. I think it was supposed to be the exact opposite, actually. We're basically done with the game, but the final thing I want to address is the soundtrack, which is really the icing on the cake. So before I buzz off, let's talk about that. This part of the video is where I will talk about a few of the standout music tracks from whatever I'm reviewing. The soundtrack to NotGTA 5 has a very nice homemade feel to it. By that, I mean it sounds very low budget, rustic. with human noises.
Come on now, let's get my tent!
What a lovely rendition of English Country Garden. It's surprisingly pleasant and peaceful, similar to that of the Options theme. For a track playing during the options menu, things are really relaxed. It's like elevator music really, the kind you just awkwardly stand there waiting, with that playing on the speakers out loud, as you wait as it slowly gets to your floor. The game also has a very silly but equally nice rendition of the English national anthem. Ah, God save the Queen in her stamps. Doesn't it make you want to have fish and chips next to, I don't know, a canal? I like a soundtrack that sounds unique. Crash to Insanity pulled off silly and quirky a cappella really well, and seeing a game as recent as NotGTAV 5 take a similar route with its music is really cool. Just wish it was available for download or something. I had to record the music myself from the game, so it picked up a lot of the background chatter.
You think you are coming in here taking our stuff, but it's just not on, and I will not stand for it.
Right, let's see which rating NotGTAV 5 gets. I love this idea of games that look like they'd be real crap at first, but turn out to be oddly charming. There has been a trend of that in BLUESHELLED so far, Masterful Justice Chronicles, Honey Pop, and now NotGTAV 5. That has been a great addition to the list of games you don't really need to take seriously at all. You kinda just shoot it up on your laptop and give it a play. I like having a game like that. I think it's refreshing. NotGTAV 5 is lovely. It's quite grand. What's another word the British use? Dapper? Banter? Lad Bible? I don't even know. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. I am MasterJakeStudios, and I'll promote an end to this video. Top banter.
Of everything to beat me, it had to be freaking Frozen!
Let it go, Trail. Jeez!
Look at this clip. This is unacceptable. You left no indication as to what the movement pattern was. This is the equivalent of a middle school prank where you pull someone's chair out from under them before they sit down. It doesn't help either that you can just fall off a platform if you stay still while it changes direction.